We start with today's Vanguard on page 10, the news pages of the paper. Lagos Assembly crisis, Meranda agrees to step down if ... Sources. Lagos wants to produce next speaker.
Okay, this is, we're gradually getting to the climax of the whole situation. We reviewed this yesterday, so I don't want to waste your time by repeating what was said. But it said that the speaker has agreed to resign, according to sources for Vanguard, which I also can verify as at yesterday that she had agreed to resign following the intervention of various interested parties, but mainly from the top. It is being said that Vanguard reports that she had agreed to step down, but that it must be done during plenary. Plenary might take place anytime from now. And it was also, I think it has been agreed to go back to being the deputy speaker. I've also heard off the cuff that all things that were given to her as speaker, maybe the vehicle and all those things, she can go away with. I don't know if she will be treated as a former speaker. I don't know if even the 1 or 2 weeks or 1 month she spent as speaker should be recognized as a former speaker, and also the pensions and things will be paid to her. I'm not sure about that. Now, part of the problem is this. She can't, I don't know how she will resign in a vacuum. I don't know how that is going to work out, because the other gentleman keeps claiming that he is a speaker. Will she resign for him to show up and he would then resign? I don't know the workings of all that. But these are things that I think the politicians know. They're good at arranging things like this. So that's where we are today. I think in the next 48 hours, the speaker will most likely resign, and a speaker will be picked from Lagos West. Remember, the excuse for all this is those interested in getting rid of Meranda say that, oh, she's from the same zone with the governor. But this was the same party that presented a Muslim ticket at the national level. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. We'll see what happens after that.
Can't Meranda refuse to resign? What if she refuses?
She can.
In the interest of independence, of a separation of powers. Yeah?
That's a very good question. And honestly, if I were in her shoes, I would say, remove me if you want. You see, because she doesn't know what she represents, unfortunately, in full. She doesn't know what she represents in full. What she represents in full, the action that's taking place, is the independence and full democracy at all levels. Because at the end of the day, it appears that everybody is doing something, everybody is doing what they can to effect the bidding of a particular person. And that is not democracy to my mind. I wish she would stand her ground, but I heard the pressure was a lot. I heard the pressure was pressure on the husband, the pressure on the brother.
By who?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay.
I don't know.
So the reason I asked by who, not for it, but it is a rhetorical question, because the 35 members of the State House of Assembly who are with her, almost all the members, voted for her and they want her to be there. And the way it works with politics in Nigeria is that she knows she can't depend on those guys, but she should have been ready to risk it. You see, sometimes history beckons on us. It uses us for certain reasons. History beckoned on her, maybe just to be a speaker for a very short period, but to liberate our people from what I would call dictatorship. But we are back where we started. Because this argument about balancing, see, the divide in Lagos is not that much between divisions. Let me be honest with you. I don't even know the boundary of Lagos West and the boundary of Lagos East. You know, it's not like in other places where they are very, very indigenous. It's not that pronounced here. So that excuse of the governor and the speaker is an afterthought. It was brought up by circumstances. But so that is highly unconstitutional. Because the Constitution does not say anything about such things.
Well, but the Constitution allows you to do all kinds of arrangements within
yes,
yourselves.
but sir, the Constitution is one man, one vote. Go stand for election as Speaker. If you're voted for,
the Constitution also allows you. They will tell you that it's part of. But these things are deeper than this. These things are deeper than this, and 2027 is in somebody's eyeball. And that's why I wish that he had stood our ground and made that ultimate
because
sacrifice.
So, I mean, listening to your fantastic analysis by you, and you always do justice to this particular matter. What keeps coming to my mind is, where is it written that that zoning is must be applied in every situation?
Well, it is
zoning formula.
It is not written, and the APC has thrown out the issue of zoning with the Muslim ticket. Nothing can be more. Nothing when it comes to what the religious divide is in reality. But the party got away with the Muslim ticket. So why didn't the powers that be let this go?
Sir, doctrine of necessity sometimes is applied in situations, and for me, like we saw in the case of, if the people say we want Meranda.
Listen, what is the problem?
Then
35 out of 38, or maybe correct me if I'm wrong, say they don't want this gentleman as speaker, and the deputy speaker who is next in line should take this. What is wrong with that? Why do you need a doctrine of necessity to begin to do all these things?
That's a question.
And everybody, very few people stood up to be counted. That is the problem I have with the way we play politics in Nigeria. People are not ready to make sacrifice. They don't want to stand up to be counted. Because at the end of the day, what is it? Usually you begin to think, I'll be denied all the perks and all the whatever. If you had a job to do, if you had a legitimate work to do, can't you deny yourself these so-called specs?